What is going on, guys? This is a video showing you the custom league with all created teams instead of MLB teams. That's what we're showing you here. As you can see, that is my division. We have Team Jordan, the San Francisco Bridge, the Spiders, the Atlanta Fire, and the Dinos, okay? That is my division. Now I'm gonna show you my team in a second, but let's get into I'm gonna show you the teams that I have on here. Okay, so the American League East is Team Jordan, the San Francisco Bridge, the Spiders, the Atlanta Fire, and the Dinos. Then we have the U.S. Army, Team Griff, the Hawks, the Batmen, the Titans, the Bulls, the American Flag, the Falcons, Dolphins, Bulldogs, and that's what we have. This is the wild card, and those are the teams we have in the American League. Now let's go to the National League. You have the Night Storm, the Lion Kings, the Baseball Club, the Aliens, the Horsemen, the Players, the Alaska Snow, the Sluggers, the Raiders, the North Stars, the Ball Bats, the Electric Elite, the Shark Attack, the New York Superpower, and the Invaders. Now I don't remember exactly what city each team is in, but we're gonna get into that because I'm gonna show you the uniforms of all the created teams that I have. So far, we're 0-2. We're not a very good team. I have mainly created players, but I'm not completely created. I'm gonna add created players to my team. Now, how do you add created players to a team to a franchise you already started? Well, I did a video on this. Basically, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some of my minor league players and I'm going to edit them, the ones that I can edit, because remember, you cannot edit all of them. You can only edit the generic players. You can't edit real players. Let's see if he's editable. Yes, he's editable. I can change his name. And then all I would do is move him up to my roster, trade him for one of the real players that I already have. That's how you add created players. You just change his identity, change everything about him, move him up, take a player that you don't want on your roster and move him down to the Sea Dogs. That's how I would do that. But anyway, I'm going to do a video just showing you exactly how this works with all created teams. This kind of adds another element to funness to the game. Let's take a look at the calendar. As you can see, look at my calendar, man. That looks really cool. You have the Cincinnati Griff. Look at that Ken Griffey logo. You know, we have the Arizona Hawks, the New Jersey Bulldogs, the Carolina Jordans. That's really cool, isn't it? The Northwest Arkansas Invaders, I believe that's what that team's called. The Miami Bulls. We have multiple teams from one city. You know, we got the U.S. Army. You know, they got a team, San Francisco again. Look at that. We even got the Atlanta Falcons. They even have a baseball team as well as the Miami Dolphins. How crazy is that? Got the Texas Horsemen. Got the San Juan. You know, that's in Puerto Rico. I think they're the North Stars or something. I can't remember, but I can't remember what NS stands for. But anyway, you have the USA, which that team is actually called the American Flag. That's the name of the team. The Dinos. Now, their stadium has dinosaurs in the background, like real live moving dinosaurs, which is crazy, right? Look at that. That's the Milwaukee Batman. Look at that logo. That's just crazy, isn't it? Sacramento Spiders. I think that Batman just looks absolutely really cool. It's crazy. Now, I used a lot of the logos that you guys created on the logo vault. Maybe some of y'all created those logos. I don't know. If you did, let me know because those are really cool. Look at that retro Miami Dolphin. Man, the people who created these logos took a lot of time, and these logos look incredibly good. And it ain't even like they just copied and pasted the logo. They actually created that logo. That is unbelievably crazy that you were able to do that. We even got the Tennessee Titans on here. Look at that. Who else we got? The Bulldogs, Hawks. These logos y'all created are just absolutely incredible. And then we have the Lion Kings, South Dakota Lion Kings. I didn't create that logo. The logo was already in the game. I just used it because, because I'm lazy, right? I don't do all that. Okay. So there's our stuff. Now, I'm going to do a video also showing you. I'm going to do two more videos. One video is showing you exactly how to go ahead and get going with this completely created league, if you would, if you want to call it that, with all created teams. You can even put a lot of created players on here if that's what you want to do. Now, you can even create players on other teams. Now, let me show you how that would go. You would basically, like, these are the Dinos, right? Okay, so I would just change this guy's identity. You could basically take the players from the minor leagues, some of them players, and edit them, give them identity. If you want to add created players to the custom team, because this league has a limit, I think it's 15 on created players, but you can just edit those guys, and those guys could basically be your created players. You want to do that before you play the first game. Move them to wherever you want. Now, as you can see, you can edit players or move players around on the other teams as well, which is pretty cool. Let's get back into this here, because I want to show you some of these uniforms. Now, I'm not going to be able to show you all the uniforms because, what is the name of this team? Let's take a look at this player's uniform. Look at that. I think they're called the Shark Attack. Yeah, they are. Okay, so, because this will only show you, I believe, their home uniform. There's Manny Machado. Let's take a look at that uniform. That's a bat, basically. Let's take a look at the Elite Electric. Some of these uniforms are going to look like crap. I will admit that. Some are going to look really cool. This is the New York Superpower. That's the name of this team. I think that's pretty darn cool. You got to admit that's pretty cool. Here's the Invaders. I have a team called the Invaders. I think I have another team called the Aliens as well. Then we have the Stars here. Look at that. This is the Alaska Snow. Their stadium actually has snow at it. That uniform isn't that great. It's kind of just put together. Some of them were kind of thrown together a little bit, but look at that right there, man. Look at that. We got the Raiders on here, man. Are you kidding me? We got the freaking Raiders. I'm going to do another video showing the uniforms because I want to show the away and home. This doesn't give you that opportunity. It just kind of shows you one of their uniforms. Okay, now we got the ball players. That's their name. I believe, yeah, these were originally the Cincinnati Reds, obviously, but that uniform doesn't look that great because I feel like the logo is not light enough. You can't really see it. It fades off, but oh well, whatever. Once you start the season, now this uniform really looks like crap. This is one of the older ones. This is like, I created this before I really had a good understanding on how to create and edit the logos. I wasn't that good at it yet, but now I'm pretty good at it. I'm going to do another video talking about it. Here's the Lion Kings of South Dakota. That's pretty cool. It's nothing super spectacular. Some teams have last names on their jerseys, some don't. I did it like that on purpose. Okay. We have, oh, baseball club. That's what that BC stands for. Baseball club. So kind of like you would call a team football club. in football or in soccer. Just kind of use that sort of gimmick here on this team here. Let's take a look. Now we have the aliens here. Remember, the other team was called the Invaders. We also have the aliens in our little season here. So we got that going on. Let's take a look at some of the other ones. Is this the Electric Elite? What is this? No, this is the Night Storm. I can't remember what city they are, but that team's called the Night Storm. Then we have the Horsemen. Look at these. Look at that uniform. I don't think that uniform looks that great, but you know, we have some variety here. Let's take a look. We got the Bulls here. That logo on the hat, you can't really see it that well, but it's basically a bull. I think his arms are folded or something like that. Pretty unique uniform there. We got the Bulldogs. I think that is a cool uniform. It almost looks like a college team or something, but I think it looks really cool. That Bulldogs logo that you see, the word on the stomach, that was something I uploaded, one of y'all's creations. I don't know who, but somebody created that. And then this right here is kind of messed up. I meant to go back and edit that shirt to make that logo smaller because if you make it too big, part of it's going to be gone. But oh well, we're kind of stuck with it now. Because once you start your franchise, you can't really edit it. And if you start all over again, you have to redo every team all over again. That's the problem. You can't just edit one team. You have to edit all of them because you cannot save your created team as a roster. You can only save them in a franchise. But you can save the data. But you cannot use created teams in exhibition games. I'm going to get into some more information on that because that might have sounded, I may not have said that correctly. Look at the Atlanta Falcons, man. The Atlanta Falcons have a baseball team now. As you can see, I should have put Matt Ryan on there. I think that is absolutely incredibly cool right there. I really like that. I think that looks awesome. What else do we got? We got the American. The name of this team is the American flag. I think that's a pretty cool uniform. It almost looks like maybe an Olympic team or something. Not really an Olympic team because they usually have the word USA on their stomach, but it's a cool uniform, you know. Let's take a look here. Now this is really cool. This is Team Griffey, basically. You know, the Cincinnati Griffs. I have a couple of Cincinnati teams. That's one of y'all's created logos. Awesome logo. I love it. I had to use it, even though calling the team the Griffs is a very weird thing, but that's what this whole season's all about, you know? Look at that right there, the Batman. We got the Batman logo on the hat. That is just absolutely crazy, man. I'm telling you. These ideas that y'all came up with for notice it doesn't say Batman, it says Batman. I wanted to add a bat to that logo, like, but I just didn't. But anyway. This I think looks really, really cool. Look at that US Army. That looks incredibly cool. I really love it. I think it looks awesome. Let's take a look at some more. I think these are originally the Cleveland Indians. I'm pretty sure they are, but this is the Tennessee Titans. Look at that. That is crazy. I should edit some of these players and put some real Tennessee Titan players on that. Well, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to go that far, but, you know, look at all these superstars. What team is this with all these stars? I don't even know. But let's take a look. Look at that logo, the Hawks. Pretty doggone cool, right? You can't deny that. Team Jordan. That looks really cool. Got his logo on the hat. What we got here? The Spiders. That's kind of a... That ain't the best uniform. It's kind of cheap looking, you know. It's all right. Oh, well. Sometimes that's how it is. And we got the Dinos. I want to show y'all their stadium. Their stadium is absolutely incredible. They actually have dinosaurs at their stadium. Pretty decent uniform. I mean, and this is the team that I'm controlling here. We're called the Atlanta Fire. I don't know. I didn't want to call our team the Atlanta because we have the Atlanta Falcons. We have a couple of Atlanta teams. I just forgot to change it. You know, I wanted to start my season and I forgot to edit some of the stuff that I should have edited. But anyway, I'm going to do another video just showing the full course meal of creating a actual custom league or a league with all created teams. Anyway, thanks for watching. Look out for my other video with all how to get this created season, this completely customized league, and then also the uniform video that I'm going to do. I'm going to do a video showing all the uniforms.